Have you ever paused to think that the exact moment you were born might hold a hidden code that shapes your relationship with money? We're not talking about luck, fate, or random chance. We're diving into mathematical and symbolic patterns that have spanned centuries. These are patterns that some of history's most brilliant minds believed held the secret to understanding prosperity. Take Pythagoras, for instance. He didn't just view numbers as tools for measurement. To him, numbers held a soul, a frequency, and a mission. And one of their most powerful missions? The pursuit of abundance. Now, here's the interesting part. Today, thousands of people around the world follow this same pattern. They were born on certain days, carry specific numbers, and attract wealth with a consistency that can't just be brushed off as coincidence. But what if I told you there's a deeper connection between the day you were born and your ability to attract money? More importantly, do you have that special number hidden in your birth date? In this video, I'm going to reveal something that most people have never been told so directly. How your life path number could be influencing your relationship with money, success, and even the decisions you make daily. And no, this isn't some mystical idea pulled out of thin air. This is about patterns. This is a tradition that goes back to ancient Babylon, through the Greek Empire, and into modern times. It's even branched out into astrology and modern numerology. But let's clear one thing up. This isn't about fortune-telling. It's about reading the signs, understanding the symbols, and realizing how knowing your life path number can shift the way you see the world. And once you do, you'll notice how reality starts responding to you in return. Does this sound familiar? Do you ever feel like you're constantly swimming against the current? Do opportunities slip through your fingers no matter how hard you try? Does prosperity always seem just out of reach? Maybe, just maybe, the answers you're searching for lie within the numbers that have been with you from the very moment you were born. And no, you don't need to believe in anything mystical. You just need to be open to seeing clearly. So let's do this together. Let's decode your birth date and see what it can reveal about your financial journey. Are you ready to transform your relationship with money? Ready to discover how your birth date might be connected to your prosperity? Then, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because this content is for those of you who crave more than simple answers. It's for those of you who want to unlock the invisible codes governing your financial path. But before we dive deeper, I want to hear from you. Do you believe that your birth date plays a role in your financial life? Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation started. And if you're ready to discover how prosperity is already on its way to you, write in the comments, "My prosperity is inevitable." What if I told you that this simple statement could be your first step in completely rethinking your relationship with money? Not as something that comes from the outside world, but as something that is actually born with you. Think about that. Does your relationship with money truly start from external sources? Or is it something ingrained in you from the very moment you were born? Now, think about someone you know. Maybe they've always been good with money, or, on the flip side, maybe they struggle with it. Ever wonder why that is? Could it be that there's a number they don't even know yet that holds the secret? When you understand the numbers tied to your life, everything starts making sense. And I mean everything. This idea isn't new. The concept that numbers hold hidden meanings is older than any organized religion. Over 4,000 years ago, in ancient Babylon, astronomers were already connecting birth dates with significant events and behavioral patterns. For them, the sky and numbers were one unified language, and they knew that those who understood this language had a distinct advantage in life. Fast forward to ancient Greece, where a certain philosopher by the name of Pythagoras, yes, the very same one you remember from school for his triangle formulas, took this to the next level. he dedicated his life to studying numbers, not just as mathematical tools, but as expressions of the human soul. For Pythagoras, everything in the universe could be reduced to numerical relationships, and those relationships, he believed, had direct implications on a person's character, destiny, and yes, wealth. It wasn't magic, it was mathematics with a purpose. Pythagoras founded a school where he taught that each number has a specific vibration. For him, your birth number wasn't just a random date on a calendar, it was an energetic signature, a kind of personal password that defines how you move through the world, your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and your connection to wealth. Over time, this knowledge spread across cultures. The Egyptians used numbers in their spiritual initiation rituals. Jewish Kabbalists saw numbers as keys to unlocking the soul's deeper purpose. Even modern scientific minds, like Nikola Tesla, recognize the power of numerical patterns in human behavior. And guess what? Modern science doesn't completely dismiss this view either. Carl Jung, the famous psychologist, acknowledged that humans are guided not only by logic, but also by symbols that shape our decisions on a deep, unconscious level. Symbols that we recognize and react to, often without even realizing it. And that's where numerology fits perfectly, right at the intersection where the logic of numbers meets the deep, symbolic forces that shape our personal experiences. Here's the big thing. Numerology doesn't predict the future, but it reveals trends. It exposes patterns. And when you understand those patterns, it's like playing a game where you've got the manual in your hands. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Together, we'll reveal the number that has always been with you and discover what it says about your financial potential. Now, it all starts with one number, your life path number. This number is considered the core of numerology. It's like the energetic DNA of who you are. And here's the cool part. You can actually calculate it yourself. It's pretty simple. You just add all the digits of your birth date together until you reduce them to a single digit, unless you end up with a master number, 11, 22, or 33. Let me show you how. Here's an example. Let's say someone was born on July 14th, 1993. First, you break it down. Day, 1 plus 4 equals 5. Month, July. 0 plus 7 equals 7 year. 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3 equals 22. This stays as a master number, so we don't reduce it further. Now, add everything together. 5, day, plus 7, month, plus 22, year, equals 34. Then reduce it one more time. 3 plus 4 equals 7. So in this case, the life path number is 7. Now, I want you to pause for a second and think about this. What's your life path number? Take a moment to calculate it. Does it feel like it resonates with who you are and how you handle money, success, and even life in general? Let me know in the comments below and share how this number might explain some of your financial behaviors or patterns. This is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover. But if you're ready to continue this journey, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on the next video. Before you go, let me leave you with a question. What if the key to unlocking your financial potential has been hidden in your birth date all along? Write in the comments, I'm ready to unlock my potential. So let's dive deeper. If you've calculated your life path number and it turned out to be 7, let's break down what that means. This number is simple, direct, and highly revealing. It carries its own unique set of characteristics, challenges, and opportunities. And when it comes to wealth, some numbers resonate more strongly with the energy of money. These numbers have a natural ability to connect with wealth, whether through leadership, strategic intelligence, or the capacity to make an impact. That's why understanding your life path number isn't some esoteric trick. It's a map. It's a starting point to align who you are with what you want to achieve. Now that you know how to calculate your number, write it down, because it's going to be essential for what's coming up next. In the upcoming segments, we'll explore which life path numbers have a direct connection to financial success and how you can activate the qualities linked to them in your everyday life. Some numbers are naturally aligned with the energetic frequency of achievement, personal power, and prosperity. And it's no coincidence that many highly successful people share the same life path numbers. Let's look at some of these powerful numbers. Number 1, the pioneer. This number represents leadership, initiative, and autonomy. People with this life path number are natural-born leaders. They don't wait for permission. They create opportunities. Think about Elon Musk. His numerology has a strong influence of the number 1. He's the perfect example of how this number embodies a visionary mind that doesn't see obstacles, only pathways. The number 1 is about focused action and stepping boldly into uncharted territory. Does this resonate with you? Do you find yourself taking the lead in situations or always pushing for something new? Let me know in the comments. Number 8, the powerhouse. Now, here's a number that is strongly linked to money. 8 is known as the number of material power. People with this number have an unshakable connection to ambition, management, and tangible results. They're born strategists who know how to turn ideas into successful enterprises. And 8 knows how to manage resources and, most importantly, how to value them. They have a sharp sense of their own worth and the worth of what they create. Could this be your number? Are you someone who's always striving for more, building something from the ground up? Think of someone you know who is incredibly financially successful. Does this number match their energy? Drop your thoughts below. Number 9, the altruist. This one might surprise you. The 9 is often the number of wisdoms, altruism, and collective impact. At first glance, it might not seem directly linked to wealth, but think of great social leaders or entrepreneurs who grow rich by serving a cause greater than themselves. People with the life path number 9 have a magnetic energy that attracts resources when aligned with a higher purpose. They thrive by serving others, and in turn, the universe responds with abundance. Does this resonate with you or someone you know? Perhaps you or someone close to you has made their fortune by helping others. Reflect on how this energy might be at play in your life. What if your number isn't 1, 8, or 9? Don't worry. Every number has its unique way of connecting to prosperity. The key is understanding how to activate that energy in your daily life. Isn't that exciting? By recognizing the frequency of your life path number, you can begin making decisions that align with who you truly are. And that's a game changer. It shifts the way you think, act, and ultimately, how you manifest abundance. But we're not stopping here. In the upcoming segments, we'll analyze every life path number in detail, revealing how each one connects to prosperity and what actions you can take to unlock your financial potential. Now, before we continue, I want to hear from you. What's your life path number? Does it align with your strengths, your career, or how you handle money? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this journey of self-discovery, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, and get ready for the next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the connections between your life path number and financial success. Now that you know how to calculate your life path number, let's dive into what really matters, the true meaning behind each number, and how it directly connects to money, success, and practical opportunities. Take your number and see if these characteristics resonate with what you've already experienced, or, better yet, with what you can still activate within yourself. Life path number 1. The initiator. If your number is 1, you were probably born on dates like the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th. This number is all about entrepreneurial energy, independence, and the drive to lead or innovate. People with this number are natural-born leaders who thrive when they can create their own path and make bold moves. The 1 attracts prosperity when it follows its own unique path. It doesn't do well in controlled environments or in situations where it must conform to someone else's routine. Its power lies in its initiative, but be cautious. Too much individualism can lead to isolation. Does this sound like you? Are you someone who can't stand being told what to do? Do you find your greatest success in creating new ideas or ventures? Let me know in the comments below. Your key to wealth: create, innovate, and lead. Life path number 2. The diplomat. People born on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th carry the energy of sensitivity, mediation, and emotional intelligence. The number 2 is deeply connected to relationships, care, and balance. While not directly associated with money, those with this life path number attract abundance through partnerships and connections. Their intuition is their greatest strength, and when used wisely, it can turn into true financial wisdom. Do you find your success through collaboration or partnerships? Or maybe you've noticed that deep, meaningful relationships tend to attract prosperity into your life? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your key to wealth: build deep connections and form strategic alliances. Life path number 3. The communicator born on the 3rd, 12th, 21st, or 30th. Your life path number is 3, the number of expression, creativity, and inspiration. People with this number shine in areas like communication, marketing, entertainment, and education. They attract opportunities just by being present, using their charisma and creative energy to make an impact. But there's a catch. The challenge for the 3 is focus. Too much scattered energy can hold them back. Are you someone who thrives on creativity and self-expression? Do you find that you naturally attract opportunities by just being yourself? Let me know in the comments. Your key to wealth: communicate with purpose and turn inspiration into consistent action. Life path number 4. The builder. Those born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, or 31st are natural-born builders. The number 4 is all about work, organization, and creating solid foundations. People with this life path are practical, disciplined, and loyal. They may not be the first to get rich, but when they do, it's stable and lasting. They build wealth through structure, routine, and planning, and that methodical persistence often leads to long-term success. Do you resonate with slow and steady progress? Do you value creating things that last, even if the journey takes time? Drop a comment below. Your key to wealth: methodical persistence and long-term vision. Life path number 5. The explorer. If your life path number is 5, you were probably born on dates like the 5th, 14th, or 23rd. This is the number of freedoms, versatility, and adventure. People with this number need constant movement and variety. They thrive when they can follow unconventional paths, whether it's through innovation, technology, travel, or multiple income streams. The risk here: getting lost in too many possibilities. Does this sound like you? Do you find yourself always seeking new opportunities and experiences? Let me know if you've had success through a variety of ventures. Your key to wealth: freedom with direction, Channel your energy into sustainable flows of opportunity. Life path. Number 6. The caregiver, born on the 6th, 15th, or 24th. Your life path number is 6, the number of love, responsibility, and service. People with this number shine in careers that involve caregiving, education, healthcare, or people management. They attract prosperity when they serve with excellence, but the key here is learning to care for themselves with the same dedication that they give to others. Do you find fulfillment in helping others? Maybe your success comes from serving your community or family in meaningful ways? Share your experience below. Your key to wealth. Serve with excellence, but don't forget to nurture yourself. Now that you know your number, ask yourself, do these characteristics resonate with you? Do you see how they align with your experiences, or perhaps areas where you can activate your own potential? Let me know how your number speaks to your relationship with money and success. In the next videos, we'll explore how to activate your unique path to prosperity and uncover hidden opportunities that you can take advantage of right now. But for now, take a moment to reflect. How are you going to start aligning your actions with your life path number? And don't forget to subscribe so you can continue this journey of self-discovery. Hit the bell icon to stay updated because we've only just scratched the surface. They offer others the key to success, but the real challenge is to avoid losing themselves in the process. When it comes to wealth, your key is to serve without self-sacrifice. This means being able to help others and share your talents, but also remembering to take care of your own needs and well-being. Now let's talk about life path number 7, the analyst. If you were born on the 7th, 16th, or 25th, this number resonates deeply with those who are introspective, deep thinkers, and seekers of truth. People with a 7 life path excel in fields like research, science, technology, spirituality, or market strategy. These individuals are often great with money when they trust their intuition, but they also need to learn how to take action, not just think about it. The 7 thrives in analyzing and strategizing, but they must also be willing to move beyond just analysis to see their ideas turn into reality. Does this sound like you? Do you often find yourself contemplating solutions or seeking the truth, but struggle with taking the leap? Let me know how you deal with balancing thought and action in the comments. Your key to wealth. Applied wisdom. Life path number 8, the strategist. If your life path number is 8, you were likely born on the 8th, 17th, or 26th. The number 8 is associated with material achievement, command, and authority. People with this number are built to handle money, power, and major responsibilities. They know how to multiply resources and have a strong long-term vision. However, the challenge for the 8 is maintaining emotional balance. Without this, ego can take over, and everything can come crashing down. This number thrives when ambition is tempered with awareness. Do you identify with the ambition and ability to manage resources, but sometimes struggle with emotional balance or letting go of ego? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Your key to wealth. Balance between ambition and awareness. Life path number 9. The humanitarian people, born on the 9th, 18th, or 27th, carry the energy of number 9, which is connected to a collective mission. These individuals thrive by helping the world. Often, the more they give, the more they receive. Their secret lies in intention. When they act with purpose and in alignment with a higher cause, abundance flows naturally. However, if they act from a place of lack or guilt, everything becomes stagnant. Are you someone who finds fulfillment in helping others? Do you feel the more you give, the more you receive in return. Let me know if this resonates with you in the comments. Your key to wealth: purpose that creates value. Master numbers: 11, 22, 33. These master numbers shouldn't be reduced. They are rare, intense, and require a high level of awareness and maturity. Those who carry 11, 22, or 33 are born with a deep spiritual mission, and when aligned, they have the ability to generate large-scale impact and wealth. However, there's a challenge here that many overlook. The higher the number, the greater life's demands. With these numbers come more responsibility and a higher requirement for emotional maturity. There is no mission without action, and there is no prosperity without structure. Do you have one of these master numbers? Do you feel like you carry a bigger responsibility or a higher calling? Share your experiences below. Caution: don't fall into the trap. Numerology reveals a lot about who you are, but it's not a shortcut to wealth. No number guarantees success, and no date carries magical powers on its own. One of the biggest mistakes people make is using their life path number as an excuse for what's not working. For example, "Oh, my number is an 8, that's why I'm not good with money." Or, "I'm a 2, so I'll never be a leader." That's not how it works. Numerology shows tendencies, not sentences. It points out the qualities you can develop and the challenges you need to face. Have you ever used your number as an excuse, or perhaps seen others do it? Let me know if this has happened to you or someone you know. Important: the comparison trap. It doesn't matter if your friend is a number 8 and already owns 3 businesses, while you, a 6, are still figuring things out. Every number has its own time, logic, and way of growing. Comparing yourself to others is disrespecting your own rhythm. Do you struggle with comparing your progress to others? Tell me about your experiences with this in the comments below. Wealth isn't just about money, remember. Wealth is not just about money. It's about a sense of completeness, about feeling fulfilled, aligned, and connected to your higher purpose. Numerology is a tool to help you get closer to that completeness by revealing your natural tendencies and strengths, but it's your actions that will ultimately shape your success. So, as you reflect on your life path number, how are you going to use this insight to unlock your potential and activate your path to wealth? Let me know your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. We've got plenty more to uncover about how your unique life path can unlock abundance in your life. Living in alignment with what you truly value is key to unlocking your full potential. If your number points you toward a certain path, walk it, but don't expect the path to walk for you. Here's the truth that no one really tells you: information alone doesn't transform you. Knowledge becomes powerful only when you put it into action. Numerology can show you the frequency that vibrates within you, but how you nurture that frequency every single day will determine whether you expand your prosperity or block it. Imagine your number is like a radio station. It's always broadcasting 24/7. But if you don't tune into it properly, the sound is distorted, and you're living a muted version of your true potential. So, how do you tune in? The answer is simple: micro actions. By applying these small yet powerful behaviors, your subconscious will start to reprogram your sense of worth, wealth, and personal fulfillment. Yes, this is when your number starts working in your favor, not as a fixed destiny, but as a tool for leverage. Let's break it down and look at how you can fine-tune your frequency with simple daily practices. The initiator: rituals of action. Every day, start something. It could be a task, a rough idea, or an important conversation. Number 1 vibrates through action, and action fuels your identity. When you act, you confirm to yourself that you are someone who leads your own life. This reinforces your identity and your brain will begin seeking ways to validate this new version of you. And don't forget, number one attracts opportunities when it leads. So, be the first to raise your hand, make a proposal, or take a risk. The world listens to those who speak with intention. Does this resonate with you? Do you feel empowered when you take initiative? Let me know in the comments how taking action has helped you so far. The Diplomat. The power of subtle connection. Every day, truly listen to someone without interrupting, without thinking about your response. Number two grows through emotional connection, and what seems subtle often triggers unconscious reciprocity. When you listen deeply, you build influence, and influential people prosper. This also includes creating small self-care rituals. The number two tends to neglect itself, but when you take care of yourself, others start valuing you more. And that includes financially. Do you find yourself drawn to helping others? How do you balance giving and taking care of yourself? Share your thoughts below. The Communicator. Expression is wealth. Every day, express yourself in some form, whether it's writing, recording, drawing, or posting. Number three needs to keep creative energy flowing. When that energy is blocked, it turns into anxiety and stagnation. Expression activates emotional flow, and when you share something genuine, you create a bridge between yourself and others, and bridges create opportunities. Are you someone who thrives on creative expression? How do you use your creativity to unlock new opportunities? Let's hear from you in the comments. The Builder. Mastery of the concrete. Every day, establish a micro routine. Something simple, but something you commit to. This triggers internal consistency, and over time, your brain will believe that you are someone who is reliable, even with money. This quiet confidence you build within yourself will start reflecting outward. You'll begin attracting trust, credit, and stability. Do you prefer structure and routine? How do you build consistency into your life? Let me know how this impacts your financial journey. The Explorer. Directed freedom, choose one small calculated risk each week, whether it's trying a new route, a new idea, or a difficult conversation. Number five thrives on movement, but movement without direction can lead to distraction. When you explore with intention, you trigger productive adventure, which creates real motivation, not just empty restlessness. Are you someone who thrives on freedom and adventure? Do you find motivation through exploration? Tell me how this drives you in the comments below. The Caregiver. Care without draining yourself. Every day, take care of someone and yourself in equal measure. This balances the unconscious pattern of the six, which tends to give until exhausted. When you care for yourself, you send a silent message of self-worth, and others start noticing. They treat you differently, and opportunities show up in new ways. Do you struggle with balancing self-care and caring for others? How do you ensure you don't drain yourself? Let me know your self-care practices in the comments. The Analyst. Intuition as a tool. Set aside 10 minutes of intentional silence every day. It could be meditation, reflection, or simply turning off your phone. This calms the analytical mind and activates your subconscious creative mode, where the best business ideas and financial insights emerge. Do you find moments of silence help you tune into your inner wisdom? How do you cultivate this quiet time for yourself? Share your tips in the comments below. The Strategist. Visible goals. Write down a small financial goal every day and visualize yourself achieving it. This activates your brain's reticular activating system, helping you filter and recognize opportunities that you may have missed before. Do you regularly set goals for yourself? How do you visualize your financial success? Let me know how goal setting has impacted your journey. Remember, wealth is not just about money, it's about feeling complete and aligned with who you are. By applying these small daily actions, you'll tune into your unique frequency and start seeing the universe respond in ways you never imagined. Which action are you going to start applying today? Let me know in the comments and share how you plan to fine-tune your frequency for success. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to keep receiving new insights that can transform your life. We're just getting started on this journey together. When you begin to act as though you already possess wealth, something incredible happens. You start generating abundant behavior patterns, even before the tangible results appear. This is what we mean by anticipatory reward. You begin to enjoy the process of moving toward prosperity, and what once felt like hard work turns into natural momentum. This is the difference between someone who just understands numerology and someone who lives numerology. The humanitarian, give wisely, help with structure. If your life path is 9, you are meant to make an impact. But here's the catch. Give wisely. Help others, but do so with structure. Set clear boundaries, a time, a value, a limit. The 9th thrives when making a difference in the world, but without boundaries, you risk draining your vital energy. When you give consciously, you trigger something powerful, compassionate authority. You become a reference point, and references attract followers, clients, partners, and open doors. Does this resonate with you? Do you find that you thrive when you help others, but sometimes feel drained by giving too much? Share your thoughts in the comments below. When you repeat these small actions, something magical happens. Your brain starts associating them with pleasure and identity. This is called anticipatory reward. Instead of feeling like a burden, moving toward prosperity becomes a natural part of who you are. And that shift in identity is powerful. It's like changing the way you view money. What once felt like effort starts to feel like momentum. This is what living numerology is all about. It's not about waiting for prosperity to find you. It's about activating it through conscious actions every day. Your life path number, the key to unlocking your potential. In the end, your birth number doesn't determine who you will be, but it does reveal a lot about who you can become. If you're willing to look within and act with intention, numerology becomes a guide to unlock your full potential. Numerology isn't about waiting for success to happen. It's about understanding who you are at your core and choosing to act with greater awareness. Your number can reveal patterns that have always been there, hidden in the background. Silent and repetitive cycles of scarcity, self-sabotage, or perhaps even untapped potential you've ignored. And here's the most exciting part. When you name these patterns, you gain power. Power to break old cycles, to open new paths, and to build a relationship with money based on who you truly are, not who you were convinced to be. Prosperity isn't about ready-made formulas. Prosperity doesn't come from following someone else's blueprint. It comes from aligning your essence with your actions. That's what gives you real power. If this video helped you take that first step toward greater awareness, then it's already fulfilled its purpose. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your life path number? Did you identify with it? What financial pattern have you noticed repeating in your life? Leave a comment below. Your experience could help others recognize themselves too. Take action with intention. If this content resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone who needs to understand why certain things always seem to just happen to them. And remember the phrase we shared at the beginning. My prosperity is inevitable. Repeat it with presence. Write it down. Affirm it. Feel it. Because understanding your number is just the beginning. The rest depends on how you choose to use it from today forward.